Dear students, welcome to the part 3 of your module 2, multiple random variables. Okay, in this module, we shall study about two variable transformations. Now, before going to this topic, let us recall the concepts which we have studied in the previous part. Okay, I am just giving you all the definitions once again. Correlation of two random variables x and y, it is defined as expectation of x into y. And using the definition of your two variable expectations, this is nothing but double integral of xy into fxy of xy dx dy, PDF, bivariate PDF, xy into bivariate PDF. Covariance of x and y, denoted by COV of xy, it is given by expectation of xy minus expectation of x into expectation of y. Anyway, mu x and mu y you can find only by using individual PDF for x and y. Mu x and mu y you can find. And if this covariance is 0, then we say that x and y are uncorrelated. Okay. If covariance is 0, we say that x and y are uncorrelated. And in that case, expectation of xy is equal to expectation of x into expectation of y. If expectation of xy is 0, then we say that x and y are orthogonal. So in this covariance formula, if this is 0, we say that x and y are orthogonal. In that case, you get covariance of x into y equal to minus mu x into mu y. If x and y are independent random variables, then expectation of x into y will be equal to expectation of x into expectation of y. So remember, independent means expectation of xy equal to expectation of x into expectation of y. Next, correlation coefficient. It is defined by rho xy, or you can just write the notation rho. It is understood that x and y are included. So rho equal to covariance of xy divided by standard deviation of x into standard deviation of y, sigma x into sigma y. So remember all these formulae. Now let us go to the transformation. Now if you have x as a random variable with a and b as constants, then a plus b into x is a linear transformation of x. Okay, it is again a random variable. A transformation of x is again another random variable. So if you denote this a plus bx as some z, say z equal to x plus b. Okay, you can also use y equal to x plus b, but in this chapter we are using y as another random variable. In the case of bivariate random variable, we take x and y as the notations. So to avoid that y, I am using z here. So if z equal to x plus b, then how to find expectation of z? Already we proved this in the first module. You can just use the linearity property, expectation of ax plus b. It is nothing but a into expectation of x plus b. So it is equivalent to a mu x plus b. You can easily find the expectation of z. Similarly, how to find variance of z? Okay, we already proved this. I am directly giving you the formula here. Variance of z is given by a square into sigma square x. This is also a proved result in your module 1. Just go through it. So remember, if you have a transformation in the form z equal to x plus b, then expectation of z is a into expectation of x plus b, and variance of z is nothing but a square into variance of x. So now there is no constant term b in this answer. Similarly, if you have two variables x and y, this is in the case of single random variable x. Now if you have two variables x and y, then how to find expectation of x plus y? So by the linearity property of your expectation is nothing but integration in the case of continuous random variable. Okay, so you can easily split and write. So this is equal to expectation of x plus expectation of y. And variance of x plus y is given by variance of x plus variance of y plus 2 into covariance of xy. Remember this formula. You can prove this starting from the variance formula. You can expand this and prove this. I am directly giving this as a formula here. Variance of x plus y is variance of x plus variance of y plus 2 into covariance of xy. Now, in general, in the previous case, we have taken only x plus y, no coefficients for x and y. But if you take some coefficients for x and y, then how to find expectation of ax plus by? It will be equivalent to a into expectation of x plus b into expectation of y. Again, we are using linearity property. And how to find variance of ax plus by? It is equivalent to a square into variance of x plus b square into variance of y plus 2ab into covariance of xy. To remember this formula, just remember what is a plus b whole square. You get a square plus b square plus 2ab, correct? So with the a term you have x term, so it is a square into sigma square x, okay? So just to take it as a sigma x. So a square sigma square x, and this is b square sigma square y. And what is 2ab? 2ab into both x and y are included in your variance. That means it is covariance. So covariance of xy. So I already proved this result in detail in your lecture notes. Just refer the lecture notes. Step by step proof is given for this result. Just go through the lecture notes. Okay. In case if you have any doubt, you just take a screenshot of that lecture notes and mark the place where you have not understood and send me. And in particular, if in this formula, if you take a equal to 1 and b equal to minus 1, we get variance of x minus y. It becomes a square into variance of x, but a is 1. So you get only variance of x plus variance of y minus 2 into covariance of xy. Once again, if x and y are independent, then clearly covariance will be 0. Recall the condition. When x and y are independent, then covariance becomes 0 and we get variance of x plus y become equal to variance of x plus variance of y. So there is no covariance term. Now let us work out one problem with this type of transformation. Now x is a random variable with the mu x equal to 4. Mu x means mean of x and sigma x equal to 5. Sigma x equal to 5 means standard deviation of x equal to 5. Y is another random variable with mu y equal to 6 and standard deviation sigma y equal to 7. The correlation coefficient is minus 0.7. If u equal to 3x plus 2y, what are variance of u, covariance of u into x and covariance of u into y? So this is a question. You have to find three terms. Variance of u, covariance of u into x and covariance of u into y. Now first write down all the terms which are given to you. 5 terms are given. Mu x, sigma x, mu y, sigma y and correlation coefficient means rho. Rho xy or just write rho. So these 5 terms are given to you. Okay. Then using this, how to find variance of x? Variance of x is nothing but sigma square x. Sigma x is given 5. So variance of x is sigma square x 25. You can find. Variance of y can be obtained by squaring this sigma y. You get 49. And rho xy is given to you. We have rho xy formula as covariance of xy divided by sigma x into sigma y. Now in this term actually rho xy is known. Covariance of xy is not given here in the question. So rearrange the terms in this formula to obtain covariance of xy. What is covariance of xy? Rho xy into sigma x into sigma y. all the three terms are given to you, just substitute, you get the answer minus 24.5. Okay, remember actually this is not the required answer, but to continue with these terms we need covariance of xy. Now try to find the terms one after the other. If your transformation is in the form ax plus by, okay, you have studied already. I gave you this formula in the previous slide. Variance of u is given by a square into variance of x plus b square into variance of y plus 2ab into covariance of xy. This is the formula. Now your given transformation is in this form. In the place of a you have 3 and in the place of b you have 2. Substitute. A square is 3 square. Variance of x is 25. We obtained in the previous slide. Variance of x is obtained, variance of y is obtained and covariance is obtained. Substitute these three values. You get the answer 127. Calculate and check it. Okay. Now what is the next question? We obtained the answer for the first question. Variance of u. Covariance of u into x. Covariance of u into x. What is the definition of covariance of product? It is nothing but expectation of the product minus expectation of u into expectation of x. Just recall the definition of covariance. Now substitute. What is your u? U is nothing but 3x plus 2y given transformation into x minus expectation of u is expectation of 3x plus 2y into expectation of x. You can expand this. This becomes 3x into x, 3x square. 3x square. So when you find the expectation of 3x square, 3 can be taken out. Remaining is expectation of x square. And this product is 2y into x. But 2 is a constant. Keep outside. Remaining is expectation of y into x or x into y. Minus here expectation of 3x. It is 3 into expectation of x plus 2 into expectation of y. When you open the bracket, apply the linearity property, into outside term is expectation of x. Now once again, expectation of x square is not known. But what is the relationship between expectation of x square and variance? Recall the formula. Variance of x is given by expectation of x square minus expectation of x whole square. Okay, use the same formula, rearrange the terms. Expectation of x square can be written as variance of x plus mu x square. So remember, I used this formula. Sigma square x equal to expectation of x square minus mu x square. You studied this already. So rearrange the terms. So expectation of x square becomes sigma x square plus mu x square. Plus, again, expectation of xy is not known. How to find expectation of xy? You have covariance answer with you. Correct? Covariance is already obtained here. Covariance of xy. So, how to use covariance of xy formula? This is the formula for covariance of xy. Expectation of xy minus expectation of x into expectation of y. Rearrange the terms. So, your expectation of xy will be covariance of xy plus, shift this to left side, plus expectation of x into expectation of y. Minus, this term I have written as it is. Now every term is known, substitute. All terms are known now in this formula. Substitute. Sigma x square, variance is 25, mu x square is 16, covariance is minus 24.5, expectation of x into expectation of y becomes 4 into 6, minus 3 into mu x 4, plus 2 into mu y 6, into outside term 4. Use the calculator, calculate, you get the answer 26. This is the answer for your second question, covariance of u into x. Same method we use for covariance of u into y. If you have understood this covariance of u into x, you can try and obtain the answer yourself. It's very easy. Okay, anyway, I am just showing the method here. Covariance of u into y is expectation of uy minus expectation of u into expectation of y. And what is u? Substitute. U is 3x plus 2y into y. minus, and this u is expectation of 3x plus 2y into expectation of y. Remember, you cannot take this y inside because this is separate expectation term. Simplify. This is 3x into y. This product is inside the same expectation, so you can multiply 3 into expectation of xy plus 2 into expectation of y square minus 3 into expectation of x plus 2 into expectation of y. You have to put a bracket. Without bracket, if you are writing, this negative sign is applicable here also. You have to write negative sign. Into, this is separate term, expectation of y. Once again, similar to your previous part, a covariance expectation of xy is not known. So what you can do? Use the equivalent formula. What is the equivalent formula? For expectation of xy, formula is covariance of xy plus mu x mu y. So use that formula here. And 2 into expectation of y square is not known. Instead, sigma y square is known, sigma square y is known, and mu square y is known. Substitute. Rearrange the terms. So expectation of y square will be sigma square y plus mu square y. Substitute here. Minus. Write this term as it is. Now all terms are known. Expectation is nothing but mu, mean. All terms are known. Substitute and calculate. You get the answer 24.5. Okay, a simple question, but when this is asked, you need to substitute for u and then expand and simplify. And should know how to use the given terms. Only few terms are given. Using that, we are finding the unknown terms. For example, here, actually expectation of xy is required, but we don't have that answer. We have the answer for covariance of xy and mu x and mu y. So we are using this. So remember. So we obtained the answer for the third question now. Now if we transform x and y to two new variables u and v. With the linear transformation, u equal to ax plus by and v equal to cx plus dy. So if you have this type of transformation where u is in terms of x and y, again v is in terms of x and y, and both are linear transformations. In that case, how to find expectation of only this u? It is by using the linear property a into expectation of x plus b into expectation of y. And how to find the expectation of v? It is c into expectation of x plus d into expectation of y. I have directly given you the formula here. Okay. And what is variance of u? Variance of u is given by a square into variance of x plus b square into variance of y plus 2ab into variance of xy. Covariance of xy. Okay, I have directly given the formula here. Similarly, how to write the variance of v? That means sigma square v, which is c square into sigma square x, variance of x, plus d square into sigma square y, variance of y, plus 2cd into covariance of xy. Okay, this is the formula. And covariance of these two, covariance of u into v, it is given by, use the definition of covariance. What is covariance of u into v? It is expectation of u into v minus expectation of u into expectation of v. Expectation of u and expectation of v are available here. But you need to find expectation of u into v. I am not showing that step here. I have once again, this result is proved in detail in your lecture notes. Just go through it step by step. You have to understand. Okay, you can try it. Expectation of u into v is given by expectation of ax plus by into cx plus dy. Then you have to expand this. Term by term you have to expand and simplify. And in that case, you get this formula finally. Expectation of uv minus expectation of u into expectation of v. Finally, it reduces to this formula. So now directly remember this as a formula. Covariance of uv equal to ac into sigma square x plus bd into sigma square y, ad plus bc into covariance of xy. Remember this. Once again, a simple way to remember this formula is, as I told you here, in the case of variance of u, just remember a plus b whole square formula. You get a square into variance of x, b square into variance of y, plus 2ab into covariance of xy, this formula. Just like that, here covariance of uv means you just remember the formula of this product. Okay, when you multiply this with this, which are the terms containing only x square? That is a into c. A into c x square term means sigma square x. Then b into d, when you multiply y term with y term, b into d sigma square y, plus then when you are getting a x into y term, multiply a with the d, you get xy term, and b with the c. So it is AD plus BC covariance of xy. So for the time being you remember the formula like this, but you have to go through the derivation of this. They may ask you the derivation also in the exam. So step by step full derivation is given in your notes, just go through it. So now remember these 5 formulae. When a 2 variable transformation is given to you, these are the formulae for variance of u, mean of u, mean of v, variance of u, variance of v, and covariance of uv. Now we will work out some problems using this. Given that x and y are correlated random variables with a correlation coefficient of rho equal to 0.6, mu x equal to 3, variance of x equal to 49, mu y equal to 144, variance of y is 144. The random variables u and v are obtained using, so it is a 2 variable transformation. U is given as x plus cy and v is given as x minus cy. What values can c have if u and v are uncorrelated? So c is a unknown term in this transformation. So you have to find the value of c. Condition to find the value of c is given here. U and v are uncorrelated. When you say that 2 random variables are uncorrelated, when their covariance is 0. Okay. So now start from the given terms first. Write all the given terms first. Rho is given, mu x variance of x, mu y and variance of y are given. And u and v are given. Transformations are given. 2 variable transformations are given. The given transformation is in the form u equal to ax plus by and v equal to cx plus dy. So this is in the form ax plus by. So in the place of a you have 1, in the place of b you have c. So a equal to 1, b equal to c. And this is in the form cx plus dy. In the place of c you have 1 and in the place of d you have minus c. Okay. Now we have rho equal to covariance of xy divided by sigma x sigma y. But in this problem rho is given. Sigma x and sigma y are given. Rho is given to you 0.6. Sigma x means standard deviation. So square root of variance of x is nothing but sigma x. It is given. And sigma y you can find square root of variance of y. So 3 terms are known in this formula. But this term is not known. Covariance of xy is not known. So try to find covariance of xy. So rearrange the terms. Covariance of xy is given by rho into sigma x sigma y. Calculate. You get 50.4. Now what is given condition? U and v are uncorrelated. So if u and v are uncorrelated, then we have covariance of uv equal to 0. And I am directly using the formula which is given for covariance of uv. Covariance of uv formula is AC into sigma x square plus BD into sigma y square, AD plus BC into covariance of xy. Okay. And in this problem, in our transformation given here, A is nothing but 1 and C is nothing but 1. Remember, don't confuse. C is in our general transformation also we are using C. In this transformation also C is a given term. Don't confuse. Here in this general transformation, in the place of A you have 1. In the place of B you have C. So this B place is nothing but C. C place is 1 and D place is minus C. Don't confuse. So I am using this formula, general formula, AC into sigma square x. So A is 1, C is 1. BD into sigma square y. B is C and D is minus C in this problem. And sigma y square is sigma square y. Variance is 144. And AD plus BC, A is 1 and D is minus C, plus B into C. B is C and D is 1. Covariance of XY you just now obtained 50.4. Covariance of XY 50.4. Okay, equal to 0. You can substitute here 50.4. But anyway, because of this term, minus C plus C becomes 0. So this full product becomes 0. That means you get only 49 minus 144 C square equal to 0. That means C square becomes 49 by 144. Just rearrange the terms here, which gives you C equal to square root of this. What is square root of 49? 7. And square root of 144? 12. And it may be positive or negative square root, we don't know. So write both, plus or minus. So answer is plus or minus 0.5833. So a very good question to understand all the use of all the formulae. They have given the condition that U and V are uncorrelated. Using that, we are finding the value of unknown C. Another method for this, without finding your covariance of xy, without finding this, you can make use of this. What is mean of U? Mean of U means expectation of x plus cy, which is expectation of x plus c into expectation of y, which is 3 plus c into 144. You can substitute. You can find expectation of v, and you can find expectation of u into v. U and v are given to you. Substitute for u and v and expand. Okay, you can expand. When you expand this, you get this answer. And what is the condition given? U and V are uncorrelated. Uncorrelated means covariance is 0. Covariance of U and V is 0. Covariance of U and V is nothing but expectation of UV minus expectation of U into expectation of V. Covariance of UV equal to 0 means this expectation of UV minus expectation of U into expectation of V is 0. Now substitute all the answers which you obtained here. You obtained expectation of U, you obtained expectation of V, and you obtained expectation of U into V. Substitute. So this is equal to this. Expand this both sides. You will get same answer. So you can use any method. Either find the covariance first and then substitute directly in the formula for expectation of formula for covariance of UV. Otherwise, without finding covariance, directly you can use the definition of covariance of UV. This formula. Okay, use any method. In both cases, you get the same answer. It's left to you. Next question. The variance of zero mean random variables x and y are given as 7.05 and 5.36 respectively. What is meant by zero mean random variables? That means means of this x and y are 0. Mean values are 0. So mu x is 0, mu y is 0, and variances sigma square x is 7.05, sigma square y is 5.36 variances. And we are also given that the correlation coefficient for x and y is rho xy equal to minus 0.48. The bivariate random variables u and v are obtained with the transformation. So this is a bivariate transformation. Both u and v are given in terms of x and y. So this is in the form u equal to ax plus by, and this is in the form v equal to cx plus dy. Find the correlation coefficient. So the given transformation is in the form u equal to x plus by and v equal to cx plus dy. Write all the given terms, which is a here. A is nothing but 2, b is 1, c is 1, d is 2. First write them. Then write the given values. These values are given. Mu x, mu y are given. Sigma square x, sigma square y are given. and rho xy is given. So since sigma square is given, you can find sigma. Standard deviation can be obtained, square root. Sigma x is square root of this, which is 2.66. Sigma y is square root of this, which is 2.32. These are given terms. Okay. Now, what is the required value? Correlation coefficient. To find correlation coefficient of UV, you need covariance of UV first. Okay, you need covariance of UV, and also you need variance of U and variance of V. So find these three terms. Covariance of x and y is given by covariance of xy equal to sigma x into sigma y into rho xy. This is obtained by using the correlation of xy formula. Rearrange the terms, you get this formula. So first find this. Why we are finding this term? Because in variance of u, we need this term, covariance of xy. So first find this, and variance of u is given by, remember the formula. When u is in the form ax plus by, what is the formula? A square sigma square x plus b square sigma square y plus 2ab covariance of xy. All the terms are known, given in the data. Substitute, you get the answer. Okay, and covariance of xy is obtained here. Substitute and calculate. You get sigma u equal to square root of this 4.67. Similarly, you can find variance of v, that means sigma square v. Similar formula. Instead of a and b, we use c and d. For this transformation, variance of v equal to c square sigma square x plus d square sigma square y plus 2cd into covariance of xy. So I have written the formula here, and covariance of xy is already calculated, and other values are given in your data. Substitute. This is 4 into, okay, just correct it. It is 4 into 2 into c into d. What is c and d? C is 1 and D is 1. 2 into 1 into 2 means 4 into covariance. So this is actually, this should be product. So it is 4 into, correct this, 4 into minus 2.95 plus D square into sigma square y. All values are known now. Substitute and calculate. You get sigma v equal to square root of sigma square v, which is 4.09. And directly we are using the formula for covariance of u and v. What is covariance of u into v? AC into sigma square x, BD into sigma square y plus BC plus AD, covariance of xy. Now all terms are known to you. Substitute and calculate. So what you have to do here? Write all the formula in a single sheet and go through the formula. Then only you can remember. Now you have covariance of UV. Directly you can find the coefficient of correlation. Coefficient of correlation is given by covariance of UV divided by sigma u into sigma v. Covariance of UV you obtained. Variance, square root of variance is nothing but standard deviation of u, we obtained. And square root of variance of v, here directly we obtained the value, you can substitute. Anyway, I have written the square root of this, substitute and calculate. You get the answer 0.5283. So what you can interpret from this result? U and V are positively correlated. As I told you, coefficient of correlation value always lies in between minus 1 and 1. Minus 1 and 1. So here answer is positive. So U and V are positively correlated with this as the coefficient of correlation. So in this problem we have taken 0 mean random variables x and y. Okay. Once again, this is a similar problem, just for your practice I have given. Once again, x and y have 0 means. Okay. And variances are sigma square x equal to 9, sigma square y equal to 4. And rho, coefficient of correlation is given, minus 0.5. Find coefficient correlation of UV. U and V are given. So A method, what you can take, this as AX plus BY and this as CX plus DY. So A is 4, B is 2, C is 1 and D is 2. First write down all the values and write down the notations for the given terms. and square root of sigma square x is 3, which is nothing but standard deviation of x. Square root of sigma square y is 2, which is nothing but standard deviation of y. So what you can do, since rho xy is given, first to find covariance of xy. Covariance of xy is obtained by using this formula. Rearrange the terms. Since it is similar to previous problem, I am not going to explain much. You just take the screenshot of this page and try to answer yourself. So we obtained covariance of xy. We obtained variance of u using this formula. Since u is ax plus by, variance of u is a square sigma square x, 2ab covariance of x plus b square sigma square y. Similarly, you can write variance of v. And you can find covariance of uv using this formula directly. AC into sigma square x plus BD into sigma square y plus AD plus BC into, this is covariance of xy. Okay, correct this. I have written it as CXY. This is nothing but covariance of xy. Substitute. And finally, coefficient of correlation is given by covariance of UV divided by sigma u into sigma v. So it is same as previous problem. You are getting the answer as 0.577. Positive answer, so they are positively correlated. Okay. So since it is same as previous problem, I am not explaining much here. Now again a similar problem, not different. Only the difference here is that in the previous two problems, mean was 0 for x and y. 0 mean random variables were given. Here mean values are other than 0. Mu x is 13, mu y is minus 7, sigma square x is 5, sigma square y is 6, and covariance of xy is given here 0. Remember, the one difference is in the previous problem rho was given to you. Coefficient of correlation of x and y was given to you. But here covariance of x and y is given. Calculate variance of u, variance of v and covariance of uv. So compared to previous problem, this is a direct question. Directly covariance of xy is available. No need to find it. So take this as ax plus by and cx plus dy. A is 2, b is minus 3 and this is c is minus 4, d is 2. So decide your a, b, c, d values and write down all the values given. Okay. And expectation of xy is expectation of x into expectation of y. Because of this answer, covariance answer is 0 means expectation of xy will be equal to expectation of x into expectation of y. So expectation of xy becomes 13 into minus 7. You get minus 91. Now what is variance of u? Variance of u is a square into sigma square x plus 2ab into covariance of xy plus b square into sigma square y. All the values are known, substitute. Similarly, variance of v you can find. Okay. And covariance of uv also you have the direct formula. AC sigma square x, BD sigma square y, AD plus BC covariance of xy. Substitute. Okay. So actually here what was the question? Covariance of uv, variance of u and variance of v. Yes, actually this expectation of xy we obtained, but we are not using this anywhere. We are not using this. Actually this step is extra. No need to write this. Covariance of xy we are using, but expectation of xy is not required. Directly we are substituting covariance of xy answer here. So you get this. Simple problem. Since this covariance of xy is 0, your calculation is still simpler. This becomes 0. This is also 0. So you get only remaining terms. So here I am giving some practice problems. This type of problem is already worked out in your previous part. Just go through it. Okay. Mean and variance of random variable x are minus 2 and 3. Mu x and sigma square x are given. Mean and variance of y are 3 and 5. Mu y and sigma square y. The correlation coefficient rho is given. What are the covariance COV of xy and correlation expectation of xy. So what you can do, you have a formula for correlation coefficient in terms of covariance. Use that formula, rearrange the terms, you will get this answer. And this formula is in terms of expectation of xy. Again, use that formula and rearrange the terms. So only you need two formulae here. One formula is formula of correlation coefficient rho, and another formula is formula for covariance of xy. But first you have to use this formula and then use this formula. Answers are given, just verify. Okay, I have not verified this. If you don't get the answer, you tell me. I have directly given the answers from the textbooks here. And here, second question, x is a random variable. Mean and standard deviation for x are given. Y is another random variable. Mean and standard deviations of y are given. Correlation coefficient, that means rho is given. Okay, correlation coefficient is nothing but rho. If u equal to 3x plus 2y, transformation, what are variance of u? So remember, if you have u in the form ax plus by, you have the formula for variance of u, a square into sigma square x plus b square into sigma square y plus 2ab into covariance of xy. Anyway, to use that formula, we first find covariance of xy. So you will come to know when you work out this, which are the required terms. So directly you cannot go to variance of u. First we need to find covariance of xy. Using this correlation coefficient, you can find it. Then use the formula for variance. And how to find covariance of u into x? Okay, u is given as a transformation and x is not the transformed variable, x is as it is. So what you can do, substitute for u here, multiply u by x, then expand and simplify. Similarly, covariance of uy. Similar problem is already worked out in this part, just go through it. Two more problems. Zero mean bivariate random variables x1 and x2. Don't confuse, instead of x and y, here they used x1 and x2, but similar method. Instead of x and y, x1 and x2 are used. Zero mean means mu of x1 is 0 and mu of x2 is 0. And variance of x1 and variance of x2 are 2 and 4 given. Their correlation coefficient, that means rho is given. Similarly, random variables y1 and y2 are obtained from y1 equal to 3x1 plus 4x2 and y2 equal to minus x1 plus 2x2. So we worked out problems with the notations u and v. Here y1 and y2 are given. So y1 is ax1 plus bx2. So a is 3 and b is 4. y2 is cx1 plus dx2. c is minus 1 and d is 2. So using that a, b, c, d, you can write the formula for variance of y1. But variance of y1 formula is a square into sigma square x1 plus b square into sigma square x2 plus 2ab into covariance of x1, x2. Formula for variance. So first you need to find covariance of x1, x2. So correlation coefficient is given. Using that you can find covariance. Then substitute in this formula. Variance of y2. y2 is in the form cx plus dy. Sorry, cx1 plus dx2. So what is the formula for variance of y2? Which is c square into sigma square x1 plus d square into sigma square x2 plus 2cd into covariance of x1, x2. Directly you have the formula for this. And covariance of y1, y2 also you have the direct formula. What is the formula? A into c sigma square x1, then b into d, correct, sigma square x2, then plus a into d plus b into c sigma covariance of x1, x2. Just go through the formula. Similar problem. This is also similar. Just for your practice I have given here. So write every problem, try yourself, then only you can easily understand. Actually very easy topic, only because of two variables and again two variable transformations it looks like a difficult problem, but actually simple problem. Okay, with this I stop here today. We'll continue with some more topics in the next class. Okay, here answer is Okay, here answer is, just note down. Answers are given. If you don't get the answer, just inform me. Okay. Okay, so I will stop here today. Thank you.